Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm doing a iceberg on Hero of the Rails. Now the reason why I'm doing another one is because I wasn't satisfied with my old one, so I'm doing a new one. The credit goes to Diego Spider 2099 Jr. from DeviantArt for this. Anyways, without further ado, let's get started. Season 12 special. Originally, Hero of the Rails was going to be in a model CGI hybrid style, just like the show's 12th season, with it being a mixture of models and CGI. But however, it was ultimately changed to a full CGI production due to budget cuts and rising taxes in the UK, and that filming of models was now becoming way too expensive. Hero of the Rails video game. Around the time of the film's release in 2009, a tie-in video game was made to coincide with the movie, in which the video game was released on the Wii in 2009. Carrie Shale as Thomas and Spencer. Originally, Carrie Shale was going to voice both Thomas and Spencer in the original cut of Hero of the Rails in the US dub. But however, this ultimately didn't happen, as Martin Sherman and Glenn Rage became the U.S. voices for Thomas and Spencer for the American dub. However, clips of Carrie Shale's Thomas and Spencer voices can be found in some of the trailers for the film. Diesel and Rosie in Hero of the Rails. Diesel and Rosie both appeared in Hero of the Rails, but they did not speak. Some people rumored that originally Rosie was going to have some speaking roles in the movie and have a bit of a bigger role in the movie, but this is all just speculation. William Hope in the UK cast. Originally, it was rumored by some fans that William Hope, who was one of the US actors who voiced Edward, Toby, and a few other characters in the US dub, was originally going to be in the UK cast as well, but this ultimately didn't happening. Deleted scenes. In the very first trailer for the movie, there are some scenes which did make it into the final film, such as a scene where Thomas and Spencer are racing through a tunnel. Hero of the Rails original script. There is a rumor floating around the fandom that the original script for Hero of the Rails is currently buried deep in Mattel's archive. And although, however, the original script for the film hasn't been leaked yet. Greg Tiernan and Sharon Miller. Around the time of Thomas's switch to CGI, Sharon Miller became the show's full head writer, starting with season 12. As prior to season 12, Sharon Miller had already been writing stories for the show since its 9th season, but from season 12 onwards, she became the full-on head writer, and Sharon Miller would later go on to be hated by a very large majority of the Thomas fandom due to most, if not all, of the episodes due to most of the episodes that she wrote being very bad. And Greg Tiernan was the one who animated all who was the lead animation director of the CGI series of Thomas during Hero of the Rails all the way to season 16. Leader of the track. Originally, the plots of Hero of the Rails and The Great Discovery were originally going to be combined together into one movie known as Leader of the Track, but however, this ultimately didn't happen due to the executives at Hit Entertainment fearing that this film would have been too expensive to make, and that some executives also were worried that the plot of the film would be too complicated and complex for children and general audiences to understand. Spencer in season 12. Despite Spencer having appeared in all of the hit-era seasons aside from season 9, Spencer did not appear at all in the show's 12th season. The main reason as to why Spencer did not appear in season 12 was due to parts of Spencer's model, mainly his wheels and his chassis being used for Hank's model. Billy in Hero of the Rails, originally, if you don't know, Billy, who is a character who was introduced in the show's 11th season and only appeared in one episode, Billy was originally planned to appear in the show's 13th season in the episode Splish Splash Splosh, and he was also originally meant to appear in season 12 as well as make an appearance in Hero of the Rails, but ultimately Billy was dropped from the film due to Billy's character due to Billy only being allowed to appear in one episode. Face masks and prototype logo. During the early production of Hero of the Rails, prototype face molds for Hero, Victor, and Kevin were all made but were never used due to the film switching to CGI. Discovery Kids lost transmission. It is rumored that the original model cut of the film was accidentally aired on Discovery Kids, but this ultimately isn't really 100% true. Spencer's accident happened in real life. Spencer's famous accident that happened in the movie, where Spencer caused the Fenland Bridge to collapse due to being too heavy for the bridge, actually happened in real life. As there was an incident on a railway in America, where when a locomotive was crossing an old wooden bridge, the bridge collapsed due to the bridge not being able to maintain the engine's weight. Model Series Victor. It is rumored that for the original model cut of Hero of the Rails, that they were likely going to reuse Sir Handel's television series prop to make Victor. Hero of the Rails Golden Book. Around the time of the film's release, a book adaptation of the film was made, which for some reason featured the Jack and the Pack characters. Model Series Hero. It is rumored that for the model cut of the film, Hero's model was going to be repurposed from Murdoch's model. Hero of the Rails Wii Beta. It is originally rumored that there is a lost beta version of the Hero of the Rails video game. Hero of the Rails theme in the Great Discovery commercial. In the advertisement for the Great Discovery Trackmaster set known as Thomas Action Canyon, the music from the Hero of the Rails trailer plays during the commercial. Hero of the Rails original dub. It is rumored that for the original dub of the film, there was originally going to be the characters were originally going to have different voice actors. Parodies. There are some fan-made parodies of Hero of the Rails out there made by some Thomas fans. Multiple languages. This is referring to the various dubs of the movie.